Jennifer, what was your main takeaway from the event?
5G is a clear priority, and I would say in a sentence, where every other G generation upgrade has been evolutionary, this one most surely will be revolutionary.
Now, what are the companies that plan to really go all out? Clearly, Verizon is one. Is it the correct strategy?
Verizon is definitely taking a more fiber-centric network strategy. It's a very different strategy than AT&T is taking, who clearly has bet on media. But I think both are doing what I'll call the heavy lifting on making the investment now so that models can evolve off of their networks later.
What did AT&T say in terms of what it's going to do next with acquisitions? It's obviously not done even after the groundbreaking decision in the last few days.
Right. They're definitely talking, and I would expect this messaging to build around advertising. I would not be surprised, as has been speculated in the press, that advertising, ad tech technology specifically, will be part of their strategy. Now, that said, they're very cognizant of lowering their debt and have sold off some non-core assets because of it. Data centers just this week.
Jennifer, let's dig into the advertising part of the equation. We've just had the end of Cannes Lion being hosted over in France. And, I mean, it's a $2 billion offering by AT&T already. Who are they muscling in on? Is this trying to dominate in terms of the ad technology vis-a-vis Google and Facebook? Is it more WPP they got in their line of sights? Where does it work?
So, nothing official in terms of acquisition as of yet, but they have about, you're right, $1.8 billion in advertising. But with Turner, that brings in 3 times the advertising ad space. So you really have the opportunity to build it. And to your point, ironically, they're kind of the small fish in a very big duopoly pond, and that duopoly being Google and Facebook.
And therefore, what do we see from AT&T going forward in terms of M&A? I mean, could we see even, they've already said, look, we're still looking out there after they've completed this transaction. There were rumors about buying into more ad technology going forward. Yeah. Where do you see potentially adding to itself at the moment?
I think advertising is definitely the sweet spot. I would expect Brian Lesser to take a much more public role here. Advertising is going to be a major growth driver for them, and I would expect them to build around that asset.